All right, good morning, everyone. Dan Hunt for the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is October 11th, Saturday. Our plan is to do some Kumite combinations, go through the kata Chinte, and then spend the last 15 minutes or so doing some deep stretching, so we keep our body nice and loose, so that we can do this for a very long time. Okay, I got Gary Blank with us today at the home dojo, and let's get started. All right, let's all right, a little jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good, hips around. Switch. Round. Switch. Front and back. Elbows up. Up and over. Switch. Legs apart. Bend at the waist. Okay, over to the right. Switch. Back center. All right, feet out. Do a few squats. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Cue. Two. 10 more. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Cue. And you stay down. Now we're going to go up and back down. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Hook. Hitch. Hutch. Coot. And you. All right, good. Shake it out a little bit. All right, knee lifts. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Out to the 45. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. All right, easy front snaps. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Side snaps. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. And some back kick. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Good, let's go to the side. Stretch out the groin. Open and close the hips. Go long. And up. Bend at the waist. Okay, pulse it down. And let's switch. Okay, go long. Stretch your groin. Kind of roll that hip a little bit. Catching all the sides of it. Okay, bring it shorter. Open and close the hips. Keep your back edge, outside edge of the foot on the floor. Okay, go longer. And up. Pulse it down, straighten the front leg. All right, good, and up. All right, arm across. On your back. On your hip. And switch. Cross. Back. And on your hip. All right, some small circles, palms down. Switch. Palm forward. Palm, switch. Palm up. Switch. Palms down. Switch. Fingertips backwards. Switch. Okay, left arm, fingertips to the side, bring it all the way to the back, and lift up and down. This really stretches the shoulder where the bicep tendon goes in. Okay, other side. Right hand, fingertips out, all the way to the back. Oh, there's it is, right there. Yeah, and then lift. All right, shoulders forward and backwards. Alternating and back. All right, turn around, straighten. All right, so we're going to do just some somewhat in place drills for some kumite. I want you to stay kind of light on your feet, which means your heel has just a very light contact, and you've got like this little inner twitch like this going on with your heel. So from here, my heel has just a little bit of a twitch, so I can just plant it and go. All right. I want to be able to go when I want to, not just be set and then go. Okay, because that takes a long time once you're just kind of settled into the floor. All right. So from here, we're going to start with the Kazamazuki, and we're going to kind of shift off to the side. So it's going to be in and bring your back foot slightly over to the side. Okay? Try not to get yourself too close and cross-legged so that you're really kind of unathletic from here. So from here, you're just going in and resetting this. Okay? Just enough, too, to get you off the line. So if my line is, say, even with this corner of the bathroom, you should be able to see the corner of the bathroom just as I get over here. So I don't want to be way over here. That's way more than I need. They're coming right down the middle. I just need to create some space off the line of the train that's coming in. All right, ready? Just a Kizamazuki. We're going to go in and off to the side. Then we're going to push back out after we're done. Itch. And then push back out after you're done. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Come on, do it right. Sit. Okay, so when you push back out on the angle that you came in at. All right, that you came back away from. Shiti. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right, good. Switch legs. Same thing. Okay, little motor going on in your feet here. It's knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Okay, so what we're trying to do is send this arm this way. Let this leg come across and push back, all in the same motion for the second part of it. Sichi. Hachi. Keep your posture tall. Ku. Ju. All right, good. Switch back. All right, now, this time we're going to go in with the jab. We're not going to come back out. We're going to do a ashibarai this way. So, one ashibarai gyaksuki. Okay? So picture they're coming in. Gary, can you come here? Yeah, just put your left leg forward. Okay, so he's come in gyakazuki, and Kizamazuki. I'm going to the side. His leg is right there. Ashibarai. And catch. Okay? Do again. Okay. All right. So ashibarai on that leg that's coming in, and then a gyaksuki chudan. Okay, ready? It's ashibarai gyaksuki, and then come back out. Knee. An. She. Now, if you put this in their face, their motion should be like this, right? What's that do to their front leg? It kind of unweights it if they're going backwards a little bit. So that's good for your ashibarai to be able to be effective. Ready? It's hachi. Okay, when you do that ashibarai, it's a underside catching in the middle of the foot this way and pulling a little bit toward you. So it's a catch and pull. Kind of like when we do this move in our warm-ups, you know, lifting the knees and bring your ankle in. That's the motion. Hachi. But you don't have to bring it up too high. Ku. Hey. An. She. Last one. Go. Hey. All right, good. All right. So next combination. So that one was all building up to that particular combination. Let's actually see you guys do it. So put yourselves left leg forward. You go right leg if you would, Gary. Okay, so doing the whole thing. So Kizamazuki, Ashibarai, Gyakuzuki. All right. All right, here we go. Miho, you're doing a rotation. You got it attached to the fan or something? You got an oscillating camera? It's still going. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Etch. Hey. On. So Peter, on when you do your Gyakuzuki, don't push away to do the Gyakuzuki. It looks like you're doing this. 1, 2, 3. So land forward, punch when you land forward and put your foot down. Okay, bend your knee. Itch. Itch. All right, Mark, give yourself just a little bit of an angle, though, coming in this way with your punch. Because you remember, yeah, you're supposed to be like about a 30-degree angle from them when you do that jab after you're done with a jab. Hitch. There you go. Yes. Good, Michael. Hachi. That's it, Peter. Good. Coo. Same thing with you, Masa. You're putting your foot down, then you're pushing backwards when you punch. When you put your foot down after the sweep, put your foot down and bend your knee forward to do the Gyakuzuki. Yeah. And remember, you're going off to the side. So you're going off to that side with the first jab, and your punch, no, that side, and your punch will go slightly on that angle. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Good. Yeah. IMA. Mark, I like how you're keeping the hand up. That's really good. Let's go to the other side. So on that Gyakuzuki, I like having that hand up, being ready for like a back fist or something. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody's got your right side forward. Etch. Knee. On. Chi. Go. All right, good, Yame. All right, let's get another one here before we go on to Chinte. Good with that one? All right. Yeah, of course, of course. All right, here we go with another combo. All right, from here, we're gonna shuffle up Kizami Maigiri. Jab, reverse punch. Okay. So shuffle up. 1, 2, 3. Itch. Knee. On. All right, so now I want you to shuffle up. Boom. I want you to step out long. Kizamazuki, and I want you to have that back foot up. Come in, bring the back foot up, then Gyakuzuki. So we're chasing them down with a lot of movement forward. Okay, so shuffle up, kick, step long, let the back foot up. Bend the knee. Okay, looks like this. Then bring this one in. Gyakuzuki again, and you can bring the back foot up again. Ready. So nice and smooth for the first couple, and then we'll blow it out a little bit. Itch. Get your timing. Knee. On. Chi. Go. All right, let's go a little quicker. Ready. Itch. Knee. Okay, bring those hands up when you're going backwards. On. Chi. Last one. Go. All right, other side. Okay, take it slow. Itch. Shuffle in. Go long. Bring that back leg up. Shift in. Gyakuzuki. No, there's no step forwards. It's all shift in. Itch. 1, 2, long. 3, shift in. Itch. So once you go to that long Kizamazuki, go ahead and bring that leg up and slide it up and push off of it again. I think you'll find too is if your foot is too low in the heel and you go to push off of it, you're going to feel a little bit of a movement downward with the heel. But if it's high enough, it barely moves backwards at all in the heel, and that's what you want. Okay. One more slow. Itch. All right, nice and quick now. Get up on, get the motor running. Itch. Knee. All right, see how far you can shift and move forward. On. Facing them down. Chi. Last one. Go. Really overachieved on that one. Okay, go back to the other side. Let me see you guys. Okay, so my world record over here was 1, 2, 3, roughly 12 feet moving forward. See what you guys can come up with. And that takes them completely out of the ring if you're just backing up. All right, here we go. Let's. Everybody left leg forward over there on line. Switch feet, Masa. There you go. Hey. All right, make sure you keep your posture on the last reverse punch. Come from the bottom side, not the shoulder side. On. Gee. Miho, you forgot the jab. Last one. Go. All right, good. Other side. Hitch. Yeah. Fun. Masa, you got way longer legs. How come you're not going farther than Miho? Come on. Really push those legs. She. I see what it is. So after you put your foot down, Masa, watch. So from this kick, when you put this foot down, you got to put this foot down long. Okay, you're kind of putting it down about here and then doing the shuffle in, and you kind of cheated yourself out of some distance. So after the kick, put your foot out long, your front foot out long, and kind of come up on the back foot. So if I'm here, one, I'm going to go longer. Here's my regular front stance. I'm going to be longer than a regular front stance so that I get what's equivalent of doing this with a jab, okay? But I got to do that in the air from the kick. All right, let's do 3 more. Done. Gee. All right, jab on that after the kick there, Masa. Go. That's better. She still got you with her good footwork. All right. I go ahead and get a quick drink of water, and we will come back and start some Chinte. Whew. Right, there it is. Got to go that way. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. Got to be able to do it. Yeah, yeah. Once I get there, I'm pretty good. Although this one here, I always want to do this, and it's the other leg. Yeah. All right. Any questions on the combinations before we get started on Chinte? All right. Does anybody know the translation of the word Chinte or the characters of Chinte? Besides our friendly Japanese students, Gary. Okay. So there's two meanings for it that I'm aware of. One is Chinese hands, and another version of it is unusual hands. So that's kind of the spirit of the kata. It has some different kind of hand motions and so on that you don't normally see in a lot of the kata. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try and do this sensei mode. Gary's going to join me, and then after we get it down pretty well, we'll switch it around and do the regular. Okay. Eyeball. Okay. Palm up on the left and palm toward your solar plexus on the right. So when I say left and right, you have to switch. Okay. All right. So start with the right, over the top. Itch, breathing in. Then when you come back into here, breathe out. Then step forward with step to the back of your room. No, yeah, it is forward. Step forward with your left foot, catch. So this is kind of like a flinch response here, all right? So flinch response, getting the hand. Okay, from here we're going to come under or over the top, tate shuto in a furodachi. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to this again. It'll be in your mirror, and then we'll swap it around. Okay. Itch. Knee. Step out with your left, sun. Then move to the back of your room, tate shuto. Okay. Again, one more time. Chinte. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi tate shuto. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna have you following us and see how we can go. So we got to move back a little bit because this one goes a little bit more forward. So you're gonna face that way. From the bowing stance, right on top of left. Itch. Knee. Step to the front of your room. Sun. Left leg. Shi over the top. Tate shuto. Now from here we're in furodachi. We're gonna change to zenku sudachi. Tate zuke into the hand. One. Okay. Repeat over the top. Furodachi to front stance. Okay, one more. Okay, now from here we're going to do the elbow into the hand with the palm down. So left elbow into the hand, and then mate shuto. One more shuto. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Right hand on top of left. Actually, bow. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going this way. Sorry. Okay. Itch. Right. Breathing in and breathing out. Left leg toward the front of your room. Okay. This hand is like this. Okay. And when you're doing this actual, we're just trying to catch whatever hand they're throwing at us and hit with the other hand. So they hit with their left hand. I'm going to hear, and I'm going to put that hand there. These don't necessarily have to be next to each other when we're actually using it. It's just prettier when you have them together. And it's a lot like the kankudai look to it. From here, take your right hand over the top, back of the room, furodachi, punch. Make sure you have a big rotation. Itch, furodachi, punch. One more. Furodachi. Now elbow up. Kiai. And one more shuto. All right. One more time. And then we'll see what you guys got so far. Let's. Chinte. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. This is breathing in. Breathe out. And breathing in. Elbow, right? Itch. All right, good. Any questions to there? Miho.
Sorry, you doing elbow and the other side. Is that the other hand is the elbow like this?
And the elbow, no, it's here.
Oh, elbow like this. Okay.
Yes, yeah, kind of like Gankaku, right? Before you do that, same one. One. But from here, from here, the left hand comes across and does the shuto. So picture, Gary, if I could use you for a second. So I've gone here. He's got the big punch going there. One. I'm going up to his chin, and then from there, shuto, sending him that way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yep. All right, let's see what we got. From the beginning. Gary, go that way. All right, here we go. Chinte. Come on, yep. Itch. So looking to your right. Now to your left. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Rook. Hitch hutch. Two. All right, good. Very good. You guys remember the key eye there? And don't forget too, when you're doing this elbow, this hand is facing the ear. It's not turned this way. It's here so you can lift it higher. If you turn it over, the bicep gets involved and it shortens how high you can lift this elbow up. Okay? So keeping that hand toward your ear will open up that area to go a little higher. All right, so let's go from back to the beginning and we will continue. Yeah, let's go back to, we'll go mirror or sensei mode here again. Take a step back here. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Punch. Go. Punch. Rook. Elbow shuto. One more shuto. All right, from here, we're going to do a maigeri. Split the hands. Right hand low, left hand high. So you're going to kick and step back. So go back to the shuto. Kick, split the hands, just like in Heian Sandan. Okay, one more time, shuto. And we're going to be in a front stance when we're done. Itch. Now from here, we're going to step forward, push the left hand down, all the way around, strike with teitsui this way. So picture the arm coming all the way around and then striking down. Okay, one. Now reach forward, come up, slide back with your left leg, and back out, kind of like the moves we did in Meikyo Nidan. Now reach to the back of the room and shift. And again, same thing. Now shift again, double uchuke. Okay. So back again to, let's do from the last tate shuto. Last tate shuto, right leg forward. Elbow, right, and shuto. Shuto. Kick, split the hands. Down and around. Reach slightly forward and in. One. Turn it the other way. Hands go that way. Shift this way, Gary. Shift this way. And then one more shift. And one more time. From the last tate shuto, right leg forward toward the front of your room. Elbow, back of the room. 2, shuto. One more shuto. Kick, split the hands, like in hand sandan. Go down and around. Boom. Okay. Up and over. Shift away from it. Up and over. Shift away from it. Double uchuke. Okay. Now we're going to go. You guys following us now? Okay. Let's. Chinte. Right side. Ich. Knee. Sun. Shi. Tate shuto. Punch. Okay, don't forget that fudodachi. Ich. Push forward. Punch. Again. Legs and hands move together. Elbow. Shuto. Ich. Kick. Split the hands. Yeah, I had a mistake in that sensei mode. So your left hand is down, right hand is up. Now send the right hand down. 1, 2. Yeah, should be split. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, now reach to your front, shift away. Reach to the back, shift away, double uchuke. All right, so here, yeah, right hand is up, so we got to switch it up. Okay, one more time. Following us, us, right hand on top. Chinte, ich, knee, sun, shi to the back of your room, punch. All right, make sure you save some knee bend for the finish of your tate shuto. Ich, knee, ich, knee san, ich, knee san. Okay, so left is down, right is up. Scoop with the right and all the way around. Reach forward and shift. Reach backwards and shift. Double uchuke. Okay? All right, let's see what you got. Any questions? All right, here we go. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, rock, ich, hach, kuju. Oh, you didn't key, Gary. There you go. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Mike, you're facing the wrong direction. So come back to the right hand hammer fist facing the front. There you go. Now reach toward me in the four corner and slide away from you, moving your right leg back. No, moving your right leg back. Move your right leg back. That's your left leg. Move your right leg back. Turn the other way. Move your right leg back. Face me. Hammer fist with your right. Yeah. Now step that way away from me with your right leg. There you go. Now come back the other way. Ich. Knee. Double uchuke. All right. So everybody go to the hammer fist. Hammer fist down, feet together. All right, stepping backwards with your right leg facing that way. Ich. Ni, san. One. Go the other one too. No. Yeah. Then then that one, and then uchi. Yep, good. All right, one more time from the beginning. Questions? Good? Ich. Bring it into your center, and then go ni. Han. Shi. Tate shuto. Furodachi. Go. Ich. Nip. San. Shigo. Ich. Ni, san, shi. All right, so right hand is high, left hand is low. Everybody should be in the split hands, yep. Now, bring the right hand out and around, hammer fist. Ich. Knee. Shift to the back. San. Shi. There you go. All right. Excellent. So when you're doing those swinging the hands, what you're trying to do is get the guy's arms and body to be turned. Okay? So he takes a big swing here, and I'm trying to get him to go, I'm catching here, this way. Okay? So I'm catching here, turning him. And then guess what? Here's my next one right here. Boom. Okay? So it says you can go both ways with this. Okay? So if I'm going here, you're gonna catch it. No, you're gonna catch it here and then swing me this way and around. Yeah. Okay? So that's the whole idea of that one. Yeah. And then from there, you got the grab there and the knee up to the back, the spine, or into the coccyx here in the back of the buttocks. Okay. So that's kind of the so what of that. There's also another way you can do this one too. Dojo Show has that too. So catching. So as this goes in real deep, I'm trying to take him down this way. Boom. And then I can go back to the beginning of the kata where you smash them on the back of the neck. All right. All right. So let's continue. Let's see where we at in the kata. All right. So let's just go from here. So we got double uchuki, right? So we're doing regular. So now we're going to bring the right leg up. We're going to come around like this, touch down, right? So from here, double uchuki, touch down, tuck the right leg between or behind the knee and double down block to the side. Now from here, we're making ippon ken off of the second knuckle. Okay. We're going to come over the top. One. My finger or my wrist is going downward slightly. And then I'm going to come over the top again and I'm going to strike downward on top of the wrist. Then I'm going to flip my right wrist over, pulling my left hand back, open the fingers. Okay, so picture this going up into his nostrils or maybe up into his throat, pushing his head up. So then the next one comes over the top, fingertips into the eyeballs and shoving them to the ground from there. Okay, so from here, double uchuke, kibarachi. Bring the right leg up, touch down, and double down block. Send the knuckles out over the top. One, wrist down. Two, wrist down. Flip the fingers open, pull your left hand back, and step in. Okay, two fingers up. Okay, now we're going to turn the other way using our left leg, full turn like a Heian Shodan type turn, Uchuke with the open fingers, and then same thing, 2 fingers up into the eyeballs. Okay? And then when you finish this one, normally you would probably take this downward, up into the eyeballs and then downward. Kata has it only going up. Okay? All right, one more time, double Uchuke. Okay, bring the right leg in. Breathe in, breathe out. Ich, ni. Uchuke with the open fingertips. Ich, ni. Step in. Okay? All right, so let's go from the beginning. We'll take it to there. And we'll finish up the kata.
Hey, I
Yes,
have
sir.
a question.
Yeah.
On that last finger point, is
Yeah.
your wrist supposed to be straight or up? I mean,
I have my wrist up a little bit.
okay.
Same thing with this first one too. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Okay.
my fingertips are up. So I think their intention was, I want to come from here. Notice how he didn't even know it was coming, right? So if I stay down here, that vision is very difficult for him to pick up here. He's real good with motion on the sides, but directly in front of him, his motion sensing is not as good. That's why we're good hunters. We can we can keep ourselves safe because we can see motion on the side, but coming straight at you, very, very difficult. Okay, so here. Okay, now when I finish this, in practicality, I want to step in here, go up into the eyeballs, and push up and in and down when I step through. Notice how that was good unbalancing, okay? And the other thing is too, is once you get into the eyeballs, his natural response is going to be here too, okay? So, it's one of those things where, when you start moving the head, his head wants to stay on the shoulders. That's why he moves, okay? If I don't move his head enough and I just do this, he can resist some of that and tuck it in, right? But once I get that chin above here, his shoulders necessarily go back this way because his head wants to stay on the shoulders. So from here, eyeballs, he wants to protect his eyeballs and not be blinded by these fingers. So he's going to move away from it, which is going to change his orientation. It's going to allow me to take him down a little bit easier. So, yeah, so the question is, what are these Ippon Ken? So from here, let's just say we're facing each other here, and I'm going to come, okay, I'm going to come on top, and I'm going to hit into this area here, into the chin, the cheek, okay? So here. And then from here, this other one is going to come over the top and probably going to pull this down. And then from here, up underneath the chin, boom, there. All right, so this first one, I think goes into here, or maybe even into the jugular notch in here where the trapezius, is this the trap? Yeah, so right where the trapezius and the collarbone kind of come together, there's this little hole right in here. So that's a really good spot to hit. You can also hit into the neck area too. But once this is over here, I'm going to come and grab the back side of the hand or head and then come up and change. So change direction. So this one here, I'm not sure that the second one is actually hitting the same thing. If I go here, maybe I could hit the same location here. 1, 2. All right. So that answer your question? Okay. Yeah, he didn't like the. Yes, sir.
Question.
Yeah.
When it's either before or after, you're bringing your arms over your head and crossing them like a block? I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
right.
So from here.
Yeah. Okay.
think touchdown, and then out. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Okay, here we go. Itch. You got to go all the way to the end on this one. Knee. Sun. Shi. Fudo. Push, 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 push. Go. Rock. Push forward. Itch. Knee. Elbow. Ki. Ape. All right. One. Kick. Split the hands. Right hand is high. Scoop and hammer fist. Reach to the front. Scoop it to the rear, or front again. Reach to the back. Scoop it to the back. Double uchuke. Touchdown. Double down block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uchuke. Open fingers. 5. All right, from here, take the right foot. Step toward the back of your room. Fudodachi. Shote. So or wrist. From here, I'm going to shove this other side wrist forward in a Zenkutsudachi. Then I'm going to reach behind myself, Ippon Ken again, behind, squeeze the left leg in, step around their leg, double punch to their side, 1 to the back, 2 to the front, Ki. 8. Then stepping forward, Tate Shuto, right leg, punch, Tate Shuto, left leg, punch. From here, I'm going to shift my right leg back a little bit and a little bit that way. Come back to hands high, like in Jion. And then I'm going to take 3 short, either hops or short steps. 1, 2, 3. Whatever gets you going up and down. And then finish. Okay? So the idea here is I've got something in here, either the back of his head here, okay, or possibly his arm in here, and every time I jump up, okay, and if he's bent forward, and I pull him forward, how big of a step can he take? He's got to do this little small granny type steps, okay, or penguin type steps when he's bent over. That's why from here, if I take steps backwards, he can't keep up with me. And then if I really want to be kind of really mean about it, I jump up and just take that shoulder completely out of joint. Okay. All right. So let's go from the last fingers to the front or to the side, right leg forward, off this way. All right. Shote, 1. Shote, 2, front stance. 3, behind you. Swing your left leg in, step around. Hey! Tate Shuto, 1. Fudodachi, punch. Tate Shuto, 2. Punch. Okay, now take your right leg and move it a little bit in to get yourself onto center. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And bow. Okay. Question? All right, all the way from the beginning. Then we'll call it a day and we will work on some stretching. Chinte. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Itch. Ape. Itch. Knee. Right hand is high. Itch. Knee. Sanshi. Go. Rukich. Hach. Ku. Itch. knee, san, shote, shi, shote, change the front stance, behind your back, squeeze the left leg in, right, itch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, hitch, hotch, and bow. All right, that's good. Any questions? We'll come back to this on Tuesday. Maybe we can do it again next Saturday. I thought I felt a little rushed on it. Okay, get your mats. We're gonna do some stretching. I'm gonna go this way. Gary didn't bring his yoga mat. Huh? Oh, it's out in the car? All right, so let's start with just on your belly facing front. I guess I'll put myself in this. Okay. And as you might imagine, I probably need to work a lot on hip mobility, so we're going to do a little bit of that too. All right, so let's start with just laying face down. And I want you to take your feet and move them to the inside and feet touching each other. Okay? Now I want you to move them out and then back again. So you're kind of windshield washering this, trying to keep them as low as possible and back. When you get to the outside of it, just let it sit for a second. Let it hang and then come back. Use body weight and back. Body weight and back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more. 5. All right, good. All right, from here, I want you to, we're going to come up, put our hands here, and we're going to push ourselves backwards. Okay, don't have yourself in like a turtle. Keep your shoulders down, and we're just going to push it. And then drop your left hip a little bit. Come back, right hip a little bit, come back. Again, keep your neck out of your shoulders. Drop the left hip and back, right hip and back. All right, now come up to the knees and hands. Take your left arm, put it underneath, and open as much as you can. And then come back. Knee. Back. On. Back. Sheet. Back. And go. All right, switch arms. Underneath with your right. Hitch. This side doesn't work as well. And back. Knee. And back. On. Back. She. Back. Last one. And go. Really push it. All right, good. All right, roll it over. Sit on your bottom. All right, bring your ankles into the center as much as you can. Okay, grabbing toes again, not up here. Keep your head out of your shoulders and push your knees down toward the ground as you pull up with your ankles and your hands pulling up on your ankles. And release. Again. Make sure you breathe. Release. And one more. Release. All right, this time, grab a little bit higher up on the ankles. We're going to push using our elbows to push down. Release. Release. All right, release. Let's take our right leg, put it out. Left leg is inside. Okay, reach forward as best you can. If you can't reach your toes or your ball of your foot, just grab your ankle. Otherwise, reach the ball of the foot best you can, or the bottom, and pull forward. We want to turn this shoulder square. And again, not bringing our head down like this, keeping your head up and pulling your chest down. Breathe. So when you breathe in, breathe into that area that's nice and tight. All right, bring it in, or bring it up, loosen it up a bit, and let's do it again. Should be able to reach a little deeper this time. Breathe in, breathe out. And on the out, try and go just a little deeper. All right, good. Switch. All right, side's actually a lot tighter than the other. All right, ready? And down. One more breath. And up. Loosen it up. Again. And down. Really push your heel forward. One more breath. All right, good. Up. All right, so now we are going to take the left or right leg over to the side, left leg over here. Okay? So this one is kind of tipped in a little bit, and what we're going to do is we're going to rotate sides like this. And you can use your hands if you want. If you don't need to, that's fine. My hips are not quite as flexible as they used to be, so using your backs or your hands behind you to keep yourself more pushed forward, and then rotate it over the side. So this is a lot like what we just did with ourself on the face down. So the taller you can be with this, the better. All right, 2 more. And 1 more. All right. Now, last one. Take your left leg, put it on top of or on this side of your knee. Hands behind you. Okay, now bring your right leg back as far as you can, and push yourself forward with your hips. So lift your hips off the ground and then push forward more. Okay, keeping your shoulders forward. Try not to be back here with your shoulders. Okay, and then just kind of roll it a little bit, one way or the other. Push your shoulders more toward your ankle. You should feel it on the back side of your hip. How's that feeling, Gary? He likes it. It's feeling good, he says. All right, let's let the right leg go out a little bit. Relax the shoulders. Now push the shoulders up. Bring that left leg back, or right leg back. Now bring that buttocks forward. Bring the hands forward too if you can. And really get the stretch on the back side of the hip joint. All right. Let's straighten it out and bring it the other way. Back up a little bit here. All right, put your right leg on top of your left. Okay, hands behind you, or actually kind of next to your hips. Put them next to your hips. Bring your left leg back and then push your hips forward. And then rock it side to side. It's remarkable, my newest hip has a lot less stress in that joint, oddly enough. This is my left hip stretching. This one doesn't have as much strain in it. All right, release it. All right, let's do it again. Push your hips forward. Push your chest forward toward your ankle. Roll it back and forth. All right, good. And straighten it out. Kind of works your shoulders too, eh? All right, let's roll over. Hands and knees. Okay, and up on your knees. Left leg up, right leg up, and push. Push. All right, good class today. Hope you like that stretching. That's kind of nice to get a little loosened up for the day. And maybe come back and do Chinte a few times when you get a chance this weekend to kind of put it in your memory bank, okay? All right, great class today. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.